Hey guys, Ken Salvail here today. Just out in the sunny Okanagan. Not so sunny today, but no rain yet. We're still pretty dry. Having a look at some of these hillsides. I just want to show you this. You can see this embankment up here. You can see there is some bunch grass up there. We'll just have a closer look here. Notice the bunch grass is all pretty evenly spaced. Of course, those are just the natural bunch grasses that live here. So the interesting thing is you notice how they're all evenly spaced, that they are pretty close to, well, they range from 3 feet apart to maybe 5 feet apart, 2 feet apart, depending on how old they are. But you'll see these throughout the valley, up on the hills, and like over very far away you'll see the hillsides. Before people were farming, those were all bunch grasses on those hills. So it's all been disturbed now. But any places that are not disturbed, you'll see bunch grasses. So the key with bunch grasses is that they are an example of how plants develop their own herbicides. And what they do is they develop chemicals that are emitted from the foliage and from the roots as well. So often from the roots will give off these chemicals that prevent competition. So it's like their built-in herbicide effect. And what happens is it prevents other plants from becoming competitors, especially in dry climates. So the drier it is, the more intense the effect. They call it, it's often called allelopathy, or the allelopathic effect. And I'll add a little bit more detail here in the video for you. This effect is something that's done in nature naturally, but the more it rains, or the more you irrigate, let's say, the less the bunch grass effect. So for you and your lawn, if you didn't water your lawn very much, you would find over time that the lawn would slowly turn back into being little bunch grasses. So sometimes that's a symptom that your sprinklers haven't been working for quite a while. So yeah, the bunch grass thing is interesting, and it's interesting effect, and a lot of different plants have that chemical that they can release. Like walnut trees are known that the roots will give off toxic chemicals to prevent other plants from being able to survive in those anywhere the walnut trees are. But it's something that some plants have developed immunity to, or just they're foreign to that effect, so they're not affected by it. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. Plants are far more advanced than what we often give them credit for, especially the good old bunch grasses. They are awesome and extremely drought tolerant, and like I say, the drier it gets, the more intense the chemical effect. Anyway, lots of traffic today. Must be a Saturday. So there you go. That's the bunch grass effect. Pretty cool.